The next time you're prompting Claude, I want you to put this line at the end of your prompt. Ask me any clarifying questions. Now, essentially what that is going to do is that when Claude reads your prompt, it's now going to come up and come back to you with a number of questions that it wants answered. By answering these questions, you give Claude even more context around exactly what you're looking for, and the answers it gives you back will be exponentially much better. So let's jump over to Claude now so that you can actually see this working live in action. Over here in Claude, I've put in my prompt. Very simply, I'm asking Claude to create a 3-month strategic plan to build my personal brand on YouTube. I've told it about my target audience, the type of content that I want to do. I've also asked it that in order to enable it to undertake this task with at least 95% accuracy and using web verified best practice, there's the line. Ask me any clarifying questions to give you full context as to what I need. So I'm going to submit that. And what will happen is that Claude will read the prompt, but then start to come back and ask me questions that it needs answered in order to actually answer what I want done. So now it's asking me what's my current YouTube starting point. I'm going to go with this one. How much time can I commit to YouTube per week? Let's just say 2 to 3 hours. What's the primary goal? Build authority. More questions that it wants answered. So once again, we're now starting to build up even more context for Claude. What's the core content angle? I'm going to go a mix of both and a third round of questions. So once again, you can start to see that it's asking me questions that maybe I did not thought was actually important for Claude or didn't even think of in the first place. And this is something I always do. I always make sure in my prompts that Claude is reverting with web verified best practice. You know, I want cited resources. I don't want it making up stuff or just kind of referring on its training. I wanted to come back with actual proper web verified data. And there we go. It's given me this 90-day personal plan and structure. So we've taken this particular kind of prompt, which was not bad, but with all of the questions, we've added a huge amount of context that Claude now can actually create a plan tailored exactly to what I need. So as you can see, the power of getting Claude and asking it to ask you clarifying questions has huge strength. It took my kind of not bad prompt, and with the layering of the questions it answers, it now created a much more detailed plan that was more than likely will be much more tailored to what's actually reality and manageable for me. So definitely try that. Put that ask me any clarifying questions into your prompts with Claude. It will definitely work with Chat GPT, and it should work with Google Gemini as well. But this will really elevate your prompt technique with the LLMs and ultimately get you better answers. If you like this tip, give me a follow here. As always, I'll be back with more tips and tools for your business. And until then, take care.